gotta go.
Oh, it's that time. It's
It's
high
that
noon.
time. We got it.
This is Mr. Edward Contreras of Up and Smoke Management Corporation, exclusive manager of DatGuy, and we approve this message.
Hey, man, you see that guy?
What guy?
You know, that guy.
No, what guy?
Hot damn, that guy. Oh, that guy.
What's up, brother?
Hey guys, green room withdrawals.
I know that's right. Let's get some of this. We'll get this with this crowd over here.
Withdrawals. I did what you said, Danny. I guess you could hear me okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
No, we hear you just fine.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think that may be the key, and I may can control that a little better myself by just not logging on to the green room, till ready for a guest to be there about 5 minutes till, So it's got something to do with the Chrome and all that stuff. But anyway, here we are.
Yeah, that's cool. I only went in the green room early just so I knew it was all established. And I'm like, oh, okay, I made connection.
Yeah.
Little did I know it was causing a problem by being in too early.
Yeah, something about it. I don't know, but it is what it is. But you're here now. How the hell are you, brother?
It's good. Hey, it's another week. It's great. Everything is going good. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me on. It's a big week here. Getting busy.
Yeah.
Getting phone calls. Danny, I have a friend of yours that I've been working with.
Oh, good. Yeah, Brian. Brian is him and his wife, new bride, by the way, and they're wanting to come down. Basically, this is going to be their honeymoon. They went to Vegas to get married, and he ended up gambling the whole time. Should have been a sign for her. But anyway, so they like, hey, man, we hear you talk about Key West all the time because I talk about Key West everywhere I go. And they're like, hey, we want to go. I'm like, well, here's the guy you need to talk to, so very cool.
Yeah, I was on the phone with him for a while. So, getting all his information down and what they want to do, when they're coming, stuff like that. Most likely I'll be, doing a cruiser pickup with them.
Okay.
Probably doing the cruiser rides around, just
Wow.
a matter of what day on their vacation.
Mm-hmm.
They also will be going on a sunset cruise.
Wow.
They also will be going out with, I'm hoping, if everything works out, with Gypsy, with GTS Charters.
Sure.
We got the 2 cruises going.
Oh, good.
Also, electric car, hook them up with an electric car.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, just all the little things, because he wasn't sure, does he need a rent-a car? Does he want mopeds, bicycles, where he's staying?
Yeah.
Things like that, so just put him on base a little bit better. I told him what we'll be able to do together, and then what him and his wife will be able to do, by themselves and everything. Where to go, where not to go, things like that. So that's happening. That's really cool. Another thing, Danny, I'm not sure if you knew about it this week, with Tyler, with the Key West Connection, with Tyler Sheff. We had a meeting this week. It's, the Key West Creators Group.
Oh, I like that. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I got to be honest with you guys. I was really, really, I felt great, touched, that I was invited to this group. But Mark Barada is in the group, like I said, Tyler Sheff, various other people all around Key West that basically, I want to say influences or bring you the videos and keep you informed on what's going on in Key West.
Sure.
And what was really being said about in that meeting is how we as the creators really control on what's going on what's the island, what we put out there, on what you see.
Right.
Because other than us, people shooting live videos around the island, there's the TDC, Tourist and Development Corporation.
Absolutely.
And that's what they want you to see.
Absolutely.
As compared to, let's just use me, for instance. I was on a cruiser video this morning. I show you the ins and outs, the behind the scenes. Don't go here, go there. We go around the back roads, things like that. So that's what we were touching on about the creators, on how we need to take just a little bit more charge of bringing you, everyone else, Key West, what we show, better content, better video, better sound. Everybody knows I need to work on my video equipment. It's simple little things like that windsock, for the
Sure.
microphone.
Yeah, well, that's why having a connection and a group of people to work with, you can share ideas, right? So everybody has something that they are good at, or they bring to the table, or whatever. But somebody else may have a suggestion, or they may have it, and so you come together, and it's really about what you're putting out. And sometimes what you're not putting out, right? You got to be careful about some of the things that you post out there, because some people don't want to be connected to this, that, whatever. So we want to keep it on a positive side of things. But I think it's great, man. I think Tyler is fantastic to work with, and he really wants to do great things in Key West. And having all you guys work together is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Also things were brought up. Mark Barada had brought up a lot of stuff about algorithms.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
And social media doesn't have to be one specific social media, just social media in itself, on how they work with algorithms. And there's 50 million psychologists, at least, or analytics for every single person that's on these social medias, and how they get to you, the viewer.
Yeah.
What you see, and by staying off social media for a couple days, when you come back on, how they'll push that video, because they'll want to know, well, where'd he go? They want to get you back. So I didn't know about, I knew about algorithms. But not about when you stay off air for a couple of days.
That's right. Yeah, it works to your favor.
Yes, it does.
Correct. You're thinking hit them, video, but
less people will see it that way. Yeah.
Correct. And so now do a little bit less, but get better content.
Right.
Better audio, better visual, all that stuff. And then on their end, they pump it out more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're sort of in their control to a point, whereas too much is just that. It's too much, where you have to find that happy medium of let's stay off a little bit.
Right.
Which, my strong point, everyone at this meeting had what they do best. Maybe it's videos, editing it down to make a video clip, which sometimes could take weeks, picking a bunch of pieces of video from out your week to make one. My strong point, and it even came up in that meeting, is live. What I do just shoot right off whatever comes out of my mouth, driving around. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. I try keeping it positive. But one thing I had said to everyone, and they know me and they agreed on, is I keep it real. I tell you the truth, sometimes brutally honest.
I know. Isn't it funny when you tell people the truth? There's people are very, very sensitive. My whole career, basically, people have asked me my opinion, right? And then when I give it to them, they'll get pissed off, right? So, but
you asked me,
but they'll keep coming back, because they know once they work with me for a long period of time, they know I'm going to tell them exactly the truth. I'm going to tell them what I'm thinking. If you want my opinion about something, then you be careful, because I'm going to tell you, and I don't know any other way to be, because I want people to be that way with me as well,
Yeah. If you don't tell the truth, you have to remember, well, what the heck did I tell these people, so you don't get caught in a lie? So, you know what I mean? I just, straight from the hip, tell them where it's at. I don't think this is nice. You might not like that, and I'll tell them why, and then you'll make the decision. So being, painfully truthful, they liked that.
Yeah.
And they told me to, keep doing what you're doing and be yourself. Danny, I've been telling you that. I've been telling you all that I'm coming into my own.
Yeah.
And being who I am, and some people like it. Some people don't.
Well, that's right. You can't worry about the let the haters hate, because they're going to hate you, right? So you can't get so caught up in it's not about the people that don't like it, it's about the people that do. And it's also about making that new connection with other people. I asked all the broadcasters this past week to share everybody's show on their page, right? Some of them did it, some of them didn't do it, some of them just took it with a grain of salt. but the whole idea is that, the ones that did do it, you go to their page, right, and you'll see B-Dog and Lou, you'll see Jen Shin, you'll see Callie Cool's poster and all that stuff, because the thing about groups, and this is the social media thing that you got to constantly train people on, is groups can't share as much as pages are, right? And so I want to drive everybody to Tiki Man Radio first. That's our biggest audience. And the reason that's so important is that people will stumble across Tiki Man Radio, or they'll be listening to Rick's new show. They'll go to Tiki Man Radio, and I want them to see B-Dog and Lou. I want them to see Island Vibes. I want them to see Callie McCool and all that stuff, So I'm always sharing it. But if I could get every one of them to do it every day to their own individual thing, then that continues to help us all grow, right? Because you got to think, you got to quit thinking about just me, right? Because we're a team, and you got to think about what's good for the station, because what's good for the station is also good for you.
Danny, I agree with that. I will tell you, I try to share every one of the shows that's going on onto that guy page, whether it's from Scotty, Jen Shen show, Callie's, Tropical Country.
Right.
You notice I ain't saying anything about J-Man.
Yeah, I understand.
I try to.
Well, he doesn't have a sponsor. He doesn't have a show.
Exactly.
You can include Rick the Stick now if you want.
Yeah, there
Rick
you
the
go.
Stick,
Yeah, help out Rick the Stick.
Yeah.
And I'll be throwing Rick the Stick. Rick and Fluff are there. I'm happy to see. The Stick and the Fluff is good to see them. Hi guys. Stick and Fluff. Yeah, I'll be throwing that show in there also.
Yeah.
You got all the bases covered, Dan. It's every day we have to.
Another spoke in the wheel, right?
And I get it. Not everybody, even, and I told all the broadcasters, I know you can't listen to every show. Everybody's got work. They got this, they got that, all this other stuff. And, but, you can pop in and say hi, and you can share it. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Doesn't hurt anything.
It ain't going to hurt you.
No.
Right.
And those
You know
people
what?
may
People
like
have
it.
Lives. You get a little wrapped up doing something, but that's what I try to do. I try to catch a show. Callie's show. I'm sorry. What's the kid's name?
Esau.
Esau, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. He blows me away because I can't picture a kid from California playing this music. You know what I mean?
Amen.
I'm saying it in a positive way.
Sure.
But I just had something different in my head of a kid from California playing. I'm like, damn, every song this kid plays, I'm like, how does this kid know this song,
I know.
Yeah, he's good to listen to. I enjoy everyone's show. So,
Yeah, it's a really cool vibe with those kids out there, especially Esau, who's he's playing 50s and 60s music, and you're like, how the hell do you know this? And so obviously he was influenced, by his parents with this kind of music, and that's the power of music.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I enjoy it. Like I said, I was shocked with him, but not for any reason. I just didn't expect it. So
yeah,
I just wanted more when I listened to him. Like another half hour, another hour.
There we go. But we got to remember he's a kid. He's in school, and he does have finals and schoolwork, and
right.
So we have to be real careful working with those kids. Me and Callie were talking a little bit about that yesterday. As a matter of fact, last night about the. We got to make sure that we don't want to overload them because school comes first, right?
Yes, very much so. Got to get your education.
Yeah.
He's got another bright future ahead of him.
Absolutely, absolutely.
He'll be on board too, so that's really cool. Keeping with what's going on with me, I'll also tell you that making lots of phone calls now, getting a lot more businesses under our belt with JBL Legends Travel, also as far as hotels, boats, cruises and whatnot, getting them on board with us. So that, you have to do some schmoozing with that.
Sure.
So we've been working on that this week. I'm happy to say I called Joe a couple of times this week to iron out some things. I'm still learning some of that process. So that's going really good. Everything is going good. I'm happy to say that.
Good.
Business is picking up. Brody, of course, I have some. Sorry, Brody is over here. I have issues with my dog this week because that's how we say that I'm the real Costanza, not B-Dog.
I don't know about all that, but yes, yeah. You claimed it before he did.
Whatever.
He's the real Costanza. He's the real Costanza because he's the only one who complains about being a Costanza, which is exactly what Costanza would do.
Costanza has everything that could possibly happens to him. That would be a Costanza. I'm in the middle of new jobs going on.
Maybe it's a new group, Costanza Club. I don't know, but anyway, go ahead.
We'll call them the Costanzas. Wouldn't you like to be a Costanza too?
No, I'm out. Just saying.
I think there's a song there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. J-Man, you're out.
Yeah.
No people from St. Louis allowed in this club. Costanzas, the St. Louis Costanzas know everything. Right? What was I saying? So Brody, I got a lot of issues going on. I got a new job going on. Brody is injured. I'm probably going to have to go to the mainland, which you guys know I hate.
What happened to Brody?
So, it's a cruciate, a possible torn cruciate. In other words,
What the hell's a cruciate?
What's that?
It's a knee. It's a knee ligament.
It's a possible ACL injury.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
Rick the Stick was all over that.
He is. He's on it.
An anterior cruciate.
Anterior cruciate. ACL.
Right. ACL.
We know all about that.
Wow.
But he was at the doctor's. He got an X-ray,
Yeah.
and it's better than they thought.
Well, good. That's good.
So it's not an immediate trip to the mainland. Remember that when you live in paradise, everybody, when there's a major problem, you're going to the mainland.
Oh, definitely. You have to.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Now that's the same as for us humans too. If something is wrong, you're helicoptered out of here, or you're going to the mainland.
Right.
So same thing for our fur babies. I don't like passing mile marker 10, and this damn mile marker is all the way up 100 something.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Man.
looking forward to that. I hope everything goes okay with Brody. He's on meds now. It is what it is.
So he's stoned like you. That's good.
He's you know what?
Wow.
His eyeballs were crossed yesterday, and I'm like,
And you're like, hey, I can relate to this.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying he looks just like his daddy.
Well, dogs, and they will do that. If you're really, 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 really fat, then they'll be the same way. And if you stump your toe, all of a sudden they walking on three legs. They just kind of mimic what you do.
Right.
Speaking of the hospital, I saw that Diamond Dave was in the hospital this week.
I seen that picture. I don't know. I didn't get in deep with him. I didn't ask what.
Looks like it was in Key West Hospital too. So I didn't.
Yeah, I seen. I hope for the best for him, but
Sure.
I didn't see what was wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, cool, man. Well, tell everybody you are our friend in need down there with the concierge and all that good stuff.
That's right. You can get in touch with me. My name is Chris Ferrara. I'm at JBL Legends Travel. Contact me at 917-692-8251 for anything. Questions, airfare, hotels, boating, cruising, and it could be to anywhere. Doesn't have to just be Key West, everybody. My partners could help you out with cruises to anywhere. Give me a call. We'll talk. We'll go over any ideas you have in your head. If you're thinking about doing something, I'll let you know whether I like it, I don't like it, it's good, it's bad. Kayaking, biking, everything. I could hook you up with all of it. If you want to go cruising with me, let me know when you're going to be in town. I try to see as many people as I can. I try to pick you up at the airport, give you a tour around the island, make you feel like one of the locals.
Sure.
Okay, that's what I like to do, is make you feel like we're real personal friends. You didn't just meet me because of this right here, and you'll never talk to me after that.
Right.
What I like to do is make sure that we're friends before, and damn, we'll be friends after the show. It's either that or you're going to block me and never talk to me again.
Well, I can see that.
Well, it happens. Trust me. It happens.
A
Yeah.
lot is coming up.
People get sensitive.
You guys are busy. My manager, Mr. Edward Contreras, has been calling and telling me a lot's going on, Danny, with you and Brian already, and it just seems like it came around so fast.
Well, we've been working on it. We just started releasing information. There's some things like the camera sponsors and stuff like that we want to secure. Now that we've done that, we want to give the same people options to go back and do it again, or maybe somebody new or whatever. And then, but yeah, it's coming together. We're very excited about the format. We're basically You're not focusing on 55 artists. We may have 18 or 20, but we're going to have more time of them playing. We're going to have a happy hour special, and a happy hour act.
3 shows, right?
Yeah.
3 happy hours?
Yeah, 3 of them, 3 days instead of 4,
Show each happy hour. Yeah, that's great. That's something new this year.
So we're just able to, now that we've been down to Dirty Harry's and done the show, then we can kind of critique it a little bit. And we always try to change it every year. And Brian and I are always on the same page when it comes to this stuff. Usually by the time I call him or he calls me, we've already thought about it. Or sometimes we're texting and it's like, I was just going to tell you about that, that kind of thing. And it's such a pleasure to work with him on it. Yeah, that's connection.
I tell you what, Danny, every time I run into Brian down here, he's got his hands in everything. He's a busy man.
I know. I have to remind him that he's actually retired.
He's a busy guy. He runs a lot. He's involved in organizing a lot of things down here.
Yeah.
So to put him in with you guys, which he's been doing and a great job. That's why he's like run down ragged after these shows. You guys put in a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Shout out, Brian. Good job.
Yeah, right? Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I keep telling him to forget everything else except be the tamale man. That's his next retirement business there, the tamale man.
So for those who haven't tried Brian Field's tamales,
oh, they're awesome.
They're being sold at Frida's.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. Each one he makes, I absolutely love. You put a little melted cheese on and so. Oh my God, they're so delicious.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Yeah, he is the tamale man.
I can tell you. Yeah, they are really good. They're worth going for. They're worth making the trip and go get them. Maybe he could even start shipping them out to you guys. Wouldn't that be great?
Well, that would be great. Yeah, absolutely.
Things are going good.
He has done that before. He sent them to us here before, and we've really enjoyed them. We've had them in the studio.
Yes, we have. They're delicious.
Yeah, they are delicious. A shout out to That Guy in Paradise. You have a lot of friends on today joining in for the first time. Shout out to everybody. We're approaching 3,000 now, Dan.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm really happy, really proud of all that.
And thank you for sharing everything with Tiki Man Radio over there on your page. We really appreciate that. That helps us out a whole lot.
Oh, thank you. Speaking of which, on today's Prepping for Showtime picture, you'll notice the Stock Rock Cafe is now in there because the grand opening was this weekend, Friday, Saturday, today. And, of course, the Stock Rock Cafe on Stock Island is serving Beach Buddha coffee.
Wow, very cool.
Very nice.
Just
very
like in my
nice.
house.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's very cool.
So we're happy about that. So, you can go in. It's just beer and wine right now.
And Beach Buddha coffee.
Get your coffee, cheeseburgers, all delicious food. Kat and I ate there yesterday. She had chicken wings. Lots of great food. I'm probably going back there again today. It's attached to the place where I'm going to be starting work. Again, I've worked there before, Kayak Kings, which it's really where my heart is at. I started there long time ago, and I'm happy to be back there again a couple of days during the week.
Well, congratulations on that. That's one of the things you and I talked about not too long ago. That's really cool.
Yeah, Danny, I am looking forward to that because there's a lot of positive energy over there, and a lot of positive flow. You have a high flow of people. It's very busy, and it keeps me, I'm very vocal. I have to talk with everybody.
No, not at all. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Not you.
Yeah, but you know why? Because it's where I can incorporate everything: kayaking, coffee, Stock Rock Cafe, eating.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to introduce Tiki Man Radio, get it on the sound waves there.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to be doing some live broadcasts from overlooking Cow Key Channel.
Very nice.
The manatee, if you don't know, yesterday I have a great manatee video right there, right at my feet. The manatee come in there a lot. So lots of good things are going to be happening. I look forward to it. Positive change is good. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So,
yeah. Change is good. You got to surround yourself with positive people, I mean, if you got 10 people in your life or whatever, there'll always be those one or two that pretend to be your friend, but their true colors show eventually or whatever. But it's you just got to you cut out the negativity, the negative people in your life, and cut the positive. Let the positivity flow in, and you'll be fine. So
yeah, that's correct. We say this on my morning video to the morning crew that's in. We drink our coffee together, and we exchange positive talking back with each other. And we always say you stay away from the negativity. You have to put your hand up to those people and say you got to go.
You got to go.
Surround yourself with positive people, positive energy, and that's what we're doing here with the wheel that we have formed with the connection.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Thank you.
Well, good stuff, man. We're going to let you fly, but thank you so much for being, one of the things I always told you was just be you, and everything else will work out, right? So good job, man. You're doing a good job, and we appreciate everything you're doing for Tiki Man Radio and yourself and everybody around you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Danny. Thanks for the opportunity to let me be me, letting me be free, letting me say what I want to. Although I don't say everything to J-Man over there.
I know. You gotta watch his character. Yeah.
I do love busting his chops.
I know. You're my buddy. It's okay.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if
he's my buddy.
If you didn't rag each other, I mean, you really didn't love each other.
That's true.
And by me busting his chops, it keeps me off B-Dog.
Hey, what did I do?
B-Dog he's been very quiet. He said nothing. So leave B-Dog alone.
He lay it low.
He just said, "I'm not going to say nothing. Chris is picking on J-Man. Let them two go back."
Well,
He's like Brer Rabbit. He lay low.
B-Dog's a little upset because Rick the Stick parked in his parking spot.
I saw that. Wow.
And also,
That's it. I quit.
I'd also like to say congratulations to Rick the Stick.
Yes.
I wish you the best of luck on your show. I know you'll do great.
Yeah.
Yes, he will.
Thursday, Scotty's got nothing to worry about. Scotty's show is awesome. Jen Shen, all you guys, Tiki Man Radio. Thank you so much, everybody.
Just another spoke in the wheel, my brother, like you always say.
Yeah, and B-Dog and them are doing such a great job with their show now and getting guests in the studio and all that good stuff. I mean, the whole crew is doing a fantastic job. So we're very
That's great.
Patty and I love B-Dog and Lou's show.
Yeah.
We love it.
And don't forget JBL Travel. Joe Leo, he's been putting up with me calling him, if you guys know what that means.
We all know, yes.
But you know what? It's coming around full circle, everybody. It's coming around. Okay?
Yeah.
Things are getting really, really good. Things are looking up. Come on down to Key West, everybody. We look forward to seeing you, all right?
All right, brother. We're going to let you fly with that. We'll see you soon, brother. Take care, man.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Stay positive.
See you, brother.
Always.